Hello, my dear students of Standard 8. Welcome you all in DAV Mall Public School, Sitasongi. This is Nitin Pushpatode, Social Science teacher. Students, let's begin an online session of Social Science. Today's topic is the modern period. Under this topic, today we will learn the subtopic Source British Documents. Okay, students, first of all, we will discuss about the some general points. Students, Indian history is divided into the three periods. First, ancient period, second, middle period, and third one, modern period. Students, in the previous class, that means in the 7th class, already you have studied about the medieval period. Students, many things, many events were held in a medieval period that all to all you have studied, likely the empires in a North and South India, then Turkish invasion, Delhi Sultanate, regional powers, the Mughal Empire. So about that you have studied in the 7th class through the lesson of medieval period. Okay students, now we are going to learn about the modern period of Indian history which began in the 18th century. Listen students, the modern period of Indian history which began in the 18th century, that means modern period of India began in the 18th century. Okay students, the ever changing political scenario. Listen, political scenario or political condition announced the sunrise of modern period, especially with the coming of Europeans to India. Students, in the 18th century, many Europeans came in India with the purpose of trade. Okay, listen, students. The most important thing, that means the East India Company was flourished, developed as a trading company, especially in the modern period. Okay, students, which company? East India Company was flourished, was developed as a trading company in a modern period of India. Students, in the 19th century, various measures adopted by the East India Company to extend and consolidate its control. Listen, students, in the 19th century, various steps adopted taken by the East India Company for what purpose? To extend and consolidate its control, to stabilize its control over the India. Which controls, which measures, which steps taken by the East India Company in the 19th century? Listen, students. Military actions, introduction of railways, post service, then passing the different acts. So these steps were taken by the East India Company in the 19th century. Okay, students. So this is the general information. Next one, source of the information. Source of information already we learned in the 6th class: archaeological sources and literary sources. So students, this is the picture of British documents. Okay, this is the government, this is a picture of Government of India Act 1935. So that means this is the literary source. Okay students, you know that the remains of the past, like old buildings, remains of the past like the old buildings, artifacts, inscriptions, books, and other documents. Okay, so these are called the archaeological as well as the literary sources. Students, these sources definitely are help to reconstructing the past. That means these sources played an important role in the great, you know reconstructing the past. Okay students, again, then first of all, British documents. So these British documents definitely play an important role to tell the information about the British government and British administration, especially in the modern, about the modern period of Indian history. Okay students, then the British ruled over the India almost about the 200 years. Okay, so during the modern period, that means from the 16th century, especially from the 18th century, from 18th century till 1947, near about the students, British ruled over the India for almost the 200 years. How many years? 200 years. Okay students, so the record of reformers, so many records, many literary sources, literary records were there, are they in front of us, and with the help of we can studied about the British administration, British government in India. Then student, first of all, British documents. Many documents are there, likely the records, the British documents, like the Parliamentary reforms, then reports of the Simon Commission, then the Government of India Act, are the important sources. These are the important British documents. So with the help of these British documents, we can collect the information about that reformers, like Parliamentary reformers, then report of the Simon Commission, then again the Government Act 1935. So about that we can easily collect the information with the help of these British documents. Students, these British documents are play an important role in the Indian history. Okay, students, these British documents tell us about the condition of the people as well as the administration of that time. Listen, students, during that time which type of the condition was there, which type of the admission was there, sorry, administration was there. So definitely we can collect the information with the help of these British documents. Okay, students, similarly we get a lot of information from the various bills. Students, with the help of British documents, that means the bills, also various bills were there, so these are called the British documents also. Which bills are there? Listen, students, bills like the Ilbert bills, then arm bills at rest, at etc. They were passed by the British Parliament. That were the passed by the British Parliament. So many uh, acts, many rules, many bills were passed by the British Parliament. So definitely that all to all British documents are available in front of us, and we can collect the easily information about the British administration, British government. Okay, students, so this is the information about the British documents. So today, students, today we will learn about the information of modern period as well as the especially the source British documents. So this is the source of information. With the help of British document, we can collect the information about the British administration and British government in a modern period of India. So on the basis of today's topic, two assignment questions I am giving these questions in front of you. You have to write the answers of these questions. Okay, students, remaining part of this lesson we will learn in the next period. Thank you very much.